As a kid, I prided myself on being quite the paper airplane mechanic, but as an adult, the magic of crafting and flying paper airplanes has somehow gone by the wayside. It's not often that a game comes along and reminds me so distinctly of my childhood, but Lifeslide is far more than nostalgic and in fact might just be the best relaxing exploration game I've seen this year. Hey guys, it's Cody with Indie Game Pulse. If you want to find the newest and best indie games and hear genuine reviews from an indie game fanatic like yourself, click subscribe and the notification bell to make sure you don't miss another video. Let's get into it. If you're a fan of more abstract adventures like Flower or Journey, or even the upcoming ABZU, stick around to see why I think Lifeslide is a truly special gem. Lifeslide is currently available actually on Apple Arcade, but is in the process of being ported to PC via Steam first, with a release date slated for August 6th of 2021, and then is coming to the Nintendo Switch, hopefully in 2022. I've played Lifeslide now for a few hours, and for a game that is still months away from a full release, it looks and plays absolutely perfectly. You control a paper airplane gliding through serene and vibrant landscapes, which are always changing themes as you progress further. Your movement heavily depends on momentum, so sharp corners are not advised. You also gather more speed by flying closely to the ground, or by diving down and pulling up at the last second. As you progress through the game, you'll need to collect floating gems and power-ups, with the yellow and blue gems granting you additional time and upgrade resources respectively. Touching the ground or other obstacles will reduce the amount of time you currently have stored up. There are also several upgrades which you can buy for your plane with the blue gems, things like less drag and higher max speed. Throughout the maps you can also find pieces to build new planes, which give different advantages too. My favorite of these is the classic long and skinny plane, which affords you the highest speeds and slowest turn radius. It's lots of fun for daredevil pilots. You can control your plane either with WASD on the keyboard, by moving your mouse, or using a controller, which I personally found to be the best method as you can be more precise with movements. I can't hold off any longer on talking about the gorgeous landscapes, so we'll get to the different game modes and everything else being added before launch in just a minute. Your paper airplane's journey through Lifeslide starts in a mystical space, and as you progress through glowing rings while learning the controls, eventually you will fly through a glowing tree and into a colorful and captivating world, with areas ranging from green meadows filled with birds and blooming flowers to a volcanic ashland where the flames will lick the tail of your paper plane. These are all portrayed in simple, low-poly shapes, but with vibrant color that adds so much life even to the coldest scenes. I can't help but be reminded of my time playing Flower, both with the gameplay and colorful, imaginative landscapes, and for me that speaks volumes about how good Lifeslide is. Not only are the graphics fantastic, but the soundtrack which accompanies you through all of Lifeslide's changes is a synth and symphonic gem, ranging from calm piano tracks to relax you, to upbeat and drum-heavy sections as you fly through narrow tunnels and around sharp corners. The soundtrack fits hand in hand with the gameplay, and it's also a soundtrack that I will listen to outside of the game. Lastly, let's talk about the current game modes and what else is being added in the few months left before launch. Story mode is what every player really should start in, as it gives a brief tutorial, and with each scene change early on, will add another aspect of the game, like different gems to collect. This is a smooth introduction, and there's no punishment for failing to make it through any of the levels. The game will just reset you to the start of that level, while also giving you a chance to upgrade or change your plane. The other mode, which is currently in the game, is Zen mode, which has no timers, no gems to collect. You can just cruise to your heart's content and enjoy the wonderful world. This mode is really chill, and it's fun to not have an objective and be able to explore all the areas of each map without worrying about time or power-ups, although some power-ups are still present. And lastly, let's talk about what's still being worked on. A third mode of weekly challenges, including a random map where players will compete for high scores on global leaderboards by flying fast and taking chances. The faster and closer you fly to objects other than the ground, the more points you'll score. I can't wait to see this mode in action, and with weekly updates it will surely help to keep the game fresh for a long time. 2 more planes will also be added aside from the current 6, which will be purchasable with the blue gems after completing the story mode. And Steam achievements are still being worked on too, because who doesn't love that little dopamine kick for doing something cool? Again, this video is only a preview, but based on what I've seen so far, including the whole story and Zen mode, I think you guys should mark down and look out for August 6th, when Lifeslide releases in full, because I really think it is going to be something special. That's gonna do it, guys. Thank you very much to my 714 subscribers for your support, and I look forward to getting to know more of you soon. For more top indie game countdowns and reviews, check out the videos on your screen now, and I'll see you on the other side.